Why you shouldn't be idolizing these celebrities? Why you shouldn't be materialistic? Well, even though we grew up watching them, or some of them the same age of you, you don't really know that person. They just look familiar. You don't know the spirit that's consuming that vessel. And all of these celebrities are consumed with darkness. They are permanently bound to darkness. Why you shouldn't be materialistic? Because these designer items, name brands, are all cursed garment. You know, that main page I had that they had taken away because I'm exactly who I said that I am. Asia Bow, she one of the 6 women that they claim to go in space with Katy Perry now. Well, I told you that she is tied to Bubba Wallace. And Bubba Wallace is tied to Michael Jordan because he drives a NASCAR for him and this other man. And I said that Jordans are cursed. Now, you are in a real-time spiritual warfare. And you got to understand what type of spiritual rituals or curse that they've been putting on you. Now, I'm not going to lie, Teyana Taylor, she's very beautiful. She's gorgeous, but she's not who you think she is. Teyana Taylor is not the same person that she once was when she first started. This Teyana Taylor is filled with darkness. And this new shoe line that she got out, you got to take a deeper look spiritually, and I'm finna open up your mind sight. Because if you want to get out this box, you got to think outside that box. And when I looked at her, spirits was saying she's a different version of Poison Ivy. And I'm going to break everything down to you spiritually about that shoe. Why did she choose the number 3 to do her creation? Spiritually, the number 3 symbolizes wholeness, completeness, and perfection, often representing the Trinity, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. But the Father, you know, is Satan, the Son is Jesus, Yahweh, and the Holy Spirit is that curse that y'all bind to, that alienated demon. Supposed to signify harmony, but that's not true. Can't have harmony if you bind to a curse. A red rose holds profound spiritual meaning, symbolizing intense love, divine passion, and sacrifice. It represents heart-centered transformation, courage, and deep connection to life forces, energy of the universe, often associated with the root chakra, grounded resilience, and unconditional love. But you are all bound to a curse. Demons don't possess pure love. A rose is so beautiful that we get lost in the looks that when you go to pick it, you get pricked by the thorns, causing a slight pain and maybe drawing a little blood. Taking a deeper look is letting you know that something so beautiful can cause pain if you're not cautious or gentle with it. The shoe is green, so that represents grass, but it's covered in concrete. A rose can't really grow through concrete. I mean, it somewhat can, but it have to find the cracks to be able to grow through. And even if it does find the cracks, it's limited to growth. Underneath the soul, there's only one spot that the rose is thriving through. Concrete is alkaline, which can make it difficult for roses to thrive because it locks up its nutrient like iron, leading to yellow. If the rose is limited to getting nutrients, it's going to end up withering up and dying, right? The beautiful rose no longer represents love and passion. It represents heartbroken. Dead rose emoji, often called a withered rose or dying flower. Primarily symbolizes heartbreak, romantic loss, and profound sadness or disappointment. Wonder why she got that rose outlined in black? Because that's represent a dead rose. Look at the bottom of the shoe in that red. See that circle? That's a spiritual meaning. You want you to stay in that cycle to be heartbroken, disappointed, sadness. What's the true meaning behind Jordan number 23? Why her presentation have 23 on it, besides Jordan? Number 3 symbolizes a powerful blend of creativity, optimism, and divine guidance. often associated with spiritual awakened growth and finding truth. It's signifying trust in a higher power. They higher power that they serve is a demon, Satan, who you think is her mentors to help her through witchcraft. Rick Owens is a warlock. His wife is a dark witch. Now look at Offset in that outfit. Look at that cross mask. Told you a cross isn't your protection. A cross is an antichrist. They are all servant of Satan. Look at NBA Youngboy. He's not the same. They all turn to darkness and they show it to you. She giving out deadly roses. She cursing y'all love life. She just like poison ivy. Her love is deadly. And it's painful if you're not cautious with it.